Today, we take you to the Bin Store in West Columbia. Sort through a store full of premium items at unbeatable prices. The best part about shopping is the chase and finding a great deal. And there is a store in West Columbia where you can do both. It's the Bin Store, where all of these bins are filled with new items and you get to sift through and have so much fun while you're doing it. We want to learn a little bit more about how the Bin Store works. So joining us now is Catherine, who works here. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
I'm so excited to learn more about this because I feel like a lot of people might see the Bin Store on Facebook, you know, when posts go viral, but maybe they've never been before. So how exactly does it work when a customer comes into the store?
When a customer walks into the store, the first thing they're going to see is a giant banner with all the prices for that day. Fridays and Saturdays are the best times to come for the best products and the best prices.
And why is that?
Well, on Thursday nights, we will carry everything out of the store and then we donate what we can, whatever's left over, and then we bring in all the new premium items that are usually posted on Instagram and Facebook. And that's where you'll find like the MacBooks and the Apple Watches and the PlayStation that we put out today.
Wow.
So yeah.
That is so exciting. And if you're a shopper like I am, it's just the best feeling to find a good deal on something, especially those premium items like you were saying. And then so when it's not Friday and Saturday, say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the prices do go down.
Yes.
And why is that?
Starting Sunday, it goes down $1 a day. So Sunday is $5. And there are still amazing products to be found. Not all of them are, 200 plus items, but a lot of them are brand new items. A lot of them are returned, but still in great condition. And if anything, once you want to test anything, then you would take that in the back. And if it's in good working order, you're happy to purchase it. And yeah, so the crowds are still great and not as chaotic as Friday and Saturday can be, but that's just part of the fun and the excitement and the treasure hunt. But yeah, the rest of the days, there's so many products, there's just so much left over for everybody.
Yes, and then you guys do something special on Thursday nights once the store is closed. Tell us about that.
So on Thursday nights, we will carry out all the items and then we'll donate whatever we can to local nonprofits, to churches.
I love that. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
And there are so many bins in here, and you do see some cardboard boxes that you can't tell what's inside. So when someone picks one of those up, what do they do?
So usually they'll pick it up and shake it like it's Christmas. So they're like, I think I might want this. And then you just put it in your buggy, and then you'll find lots of customers with huge tall buggies, and we will say, oh, you can store those here, like while you can keep shopping with another buggy. But normally we'll ask them to go to the unboxing station, and that's where all the treasure fun happens, because you're like, oh, I didn't know that was there. Or sometimes, we don't catch all the amazing items, but we do our best to so we can advertise them for the customers. And then they'll find it and they're like, oh my gosh, what a beautiful knife set, or what a beautiful purse. Who knew this would be in here?
Right.
So yeah.
And it is like Christmas. You're right.
It really is. That's how I became addicted to this store.
Yeah. So tell us how you got here.
So my daughter is 16, and she heard from her cousin about the Bin Store. And I was like, what is that? I've never heard of it. Where is it even at?
Right.
And I don't live too far from here. And so we came one day and I was like, oh, this might not be good for me.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna spend all my money. But yeah, and then we just immediately became addicted. And so many times I'll have things like in my Amazon cart to purchase, and I'll come in here and I'll find it. And I mean, it could be from any number of stores, but I was like, oh, I was just gonna purchase that. And the number of stories, I can't even tell you how many stories I have found of people coming in and saying, I was just gonna buy this, or I was gonna buy this for somebody else, or it's really amazing. I'm like, how does this happen so often? But it really, really does.
I found a laptop one time.
Really?
Yeah, and I found some auto equipment, and I found some stuff for the home, as well as some items that I use to pass out for gifts. Christmas time, all the holidays.
What's some advice that you would give to someone who's never been here before?
The people here are friendly. They're very courteous, and it's not trashy. And it's a respectable business. It's encouraging to come. You've never been here before, you need the experience.
I'm here every Friday and Saturday.
Why do you come so often?
The bin store offers a lot of great stuff here. You never know what you can find, and there's always something for somebody, depending if you're looking for household, garden, electronics. There's a mix of everything.
What are some of the best things that you found?
I found a lot of drones actually.
Really?
Last week I found a kid's tablet. Obviously everything for $6 on Friday.
Right.
A good amount of baby stuff, like the baby Bajorn carriers. I love them. Apple Watches.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love that you truly never know what you're gonna find.
Oh, you
'cause
never know.
If you're a shopper like I am, and it sounds like you might be too, it's the most invigorating thing to find a good deal on something.
Oh yeah, and they put it out on their Facebook page. That's actually how I learned about the bin store. And they put up their high-priced items for the week. But you always find a mix of other stuff in the bins that are high-priced items as well.
Right. So when would you say is like the best time to come?
Honestly, some people get here earlier to beat the line, but even when I come around 8:50 and at back of the line, I still find a lot of great stuff.
And you usually come when the bins are restocked?
Yep, every Friday and Saturday.
Wonderful. What would you tell someone who's never been here before?
When I come in, my first goal is to get a cart because I know I'm gonna walk out with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I always go for the cart first and then cruise through the bins after.
I think it's about time that we look through the bins ourselves. I am so curious to see what we find. So Catherine, show us the way.
Let's go. It is treasure hunt time.
Yes. Tumbler.
Yeah. Oh, and we have some more awesome kid toys.
Oh, yes.
Especially with Christmas coming.
In some of these boxes, what are some of the craziest items you've seen people, get as a surprise?
Well, the crazy stuff doesn't always stand out to me, but like I kind of look for more of the refined things.
Okay.
I found somebody opened up the most beautiful calligraphy set that I had ever seen. And let's see, I got more metal tables. Oh, and we do always have our fabric bins.
Oh, okay.
Here. And we have right down next to it is clothes. We get tons of clothes.
Oh.
And we also donate a lot of clothes too.
People love these fancy light bulbs too. Look at that.
There we go.
Thanks so much.
So we open it and we allow the customer to open it up for themselves so they can take their time and be like, oh, well, do I want this? Do I not?
Let's take a look.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it has a little, is that an infuser?
I think so. So that's how you would make the cold brew. You'd put the water in here and the coffee in there.
Oh.
And then it'd probably make it overnight, stick it in the fridge. Easy.
Oh my goodness. See, now I want one.
Yeah, right.
Like, do I need
How
this?
cute is that? What would you tell someone who's coming in for the first time?
I would say grab a buggy and I would say have fun. Feel free to go to the unboxing station as many times as you want because we're happy to put this stuff back because that's just part of the process. It's never a bother. And really, like, you'll just find stuff, like unexpected things that you didn't know you needed.
Right. Maybe come in with an open mind.
Yes, absolutely.